The new head man of American soccer, Jürgen Klinsman. Wie geht's, Jürgen?
Good. How are you doing, John?
Doing
Thanks
fine.
for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us. This isn't your first time your name has been linked to the position on the U.S. team. Why did you decide now was the time to take over Team USA?
Well, we talked over the last couple of years, obviously, first time after the 2006 World Cup in Germany, and then even last year after the World Cup in South Africa. But it seemed like the time was not the right one. Now, kind of, we opened up those talks again and talked through whatever issues we had maybe in the past, and we just felt like, you know, it's the right way to go now. So we give it a go, and we start already next week in a friendly game against Mexico.
For American soccer fans out there, what is your style of coaching?
Well, I leave that up to you media people, you know, defining the style of coaching for me. I mean, obviously, I was a former striker playing in Europe in different countries, so I like to go kind of more the attacking version of the game. You know, I would like to develop a style of play that suits really kind of a little bit the mentality of the U.S. soccer kind of community, and therefore we hope that we can define a style that really pleases the people and that people can identify with, the fans, when they go to the stadium. It will take some time. We'll give it our best shot.
Describe to our fans out there, to our viewers, what kind of player were you in terms of emotional? And you just mentioned a bit what your job was, but what kind of a player were you in terms of your emotions?
Well, I mean, I had the pleasure really to kind of travel the world through soccer. So I played in 4 different leagues in Germany, Italy, France, and in the Premier League in England. And positioning-wise, you know, I was a striker, so my job was to score goals, which I enjoyed really a lot. And therefore, you know, when I took over then as a coach the German team in 2004 towards the World Cup in 2006, we tried to implement a style of play that was more attacking-based, that was more entertaining, and hopefully it was, you know, developed in a way that the people really had fun with. What actually then happened eventually at the World Cup 2006, and the team kind of continued that path. So my challenge will be kind of to define that style of play for the U.S., for the U.S. men's national team in terms of, you know, where they want to lead to. I kind of continue a work that has a strong foundation being built by the latest coaches like Bob Bradley or Bruce Arena. So there's a lot of substance already there. Obviously, you know, the game is growing dramatically in the U.S. Soccer is getting more and more popular and stronger, and therefore I'm really excited to get that opportunity.
And finally, Jürgen, we talked about some close calls but not being able to finish off the job. What can you do to help Team USA to win some of those close matches?
Well, it depends always a little bit on your opponent too. So the last shot they couldn't kind of really finish was against Mexico a month ago in the Gold Cup final, and you have to be honest that, you know, Mexico was purely the better team in that match. So in order to finish things, you know, I mean, obviously every coach has his own way of doing things. I hope that with my experience, my background, and also my knowledge about the game here in the U.S., living here since 13 years basically, I hope that I can give a little bit of that edge to the players, and hopefully we can close certain things down.
Well, we can't wait for the era to begin. Jürgen Klinsman, August the 10th. You talked about that friendly with Mexico and the great sports city of Philadelphia. Should be a great way to start your career. Good luck, Jürgen.